those of you who don't know me, my name's Chris Birch. I'm a police officer from Basildon Police Station. I've worked in the Basildon district now for 12 years, so I've been a police officer for a very long time. My main role now is Children and Young Persons Officer. That mainly means dealing with young people who get involved in crime, or through community work as well. So my main role is predominantly child-based. One of my main roles now, and one of the things I picked up on a voluntary basis, is what we call the police cadets. Now, Essex Police Cadets started in Basildon in March 2016. We had an intake of about 20 to 25 young people who come aboard. It's mainly open. I mean, it's open to everybody. Anybody can join, but it is specifically for can be for vulnerable people or those that have been in trouble with the law or something similar, or for unprivileged backgrounds. Again, it's not primarily for them, but we do like to encourage people from that kind of background to come and join so that we can try and help them out, for example. What happened in March 2016, we started out at Woodland School, so it happens on every Tuesday, which is from 7 till 9. I took control of the unit, so I'm the unit leader there. I have about 5-6 other leaders with me, and we give them various inputs on law. It's not always just law, so it can be just general life skills as well. And also we do various activities with them as well. So, for example, we're going rock climbing in a couple of weeks' time, and we've had various visitors come to the school as well to do various talks. I'm very upfront. My attitude towards young people has always been that I'm very upfront with them. What I've learned through doing my role for a very long time now, which is, as I say, mainly work with young people, is that what I've learned is that it's better to be honest. They appreciate honesty. If you're honest with a young person, they will appreciate it a lot more and respect and trust you far more. So I basically instilled with the cadets. We did a session on Tuesday just gone where we talked about drugs, CSE and ASB, 3 big areas for young people. And we had a very honest and frank discussion about it, and it's always good to get their views. We had a second intake of young cadets on, when did you join? Yeah, it was around January time. So Rachel joined us in, I think it was probably November, but January is when it really started kicking in. I'm sure it was November, January time. And Rachel, who comes today, this is the kind of relationship we have with the cadets. This is where it's really, really good. Is that we have a Facebook group. The person who was supposed to be coming today couldn't make it, so I go onto our Facebook page and I say, is there anyone who can come along to this event today to help me and give an input to people about what you do with the cadets? And Rachel responded an hour ago and then come here today. So that's and she lives in South End, so I'm sitting in the car at the moment for dropping her off and bringing her here today. So that's do you know what? It's that's the attitude of many of the cadets we have, is that, you know, they do come, they love getting involved in things, and it's really good that she comes in here today, and the first thing she's got to do is have a photograph of everybody, and Stephen Metcalf, and she sees some Jumbo, and she doesn't know it. You know, an hour ago she's just reading her Facebook page saying, can anyone come down here? But that's the commitment that we get from the cadets. I mean, Rachel's only been with us 6 months, so I mean, you already passed out. What happens is once they've done an input on law and various things such as that, they learn drill, which is a variation of marching. It's not too strenuous. You don't get to do too much, but it is a little bit of marching, a little bit of standing to attention, so it's a little bit of discipline in there for them. Once they've passed out, so they've got their uniform, they've done their pledge to the police cadets, they can go out in the community and do community work such as today. So because she's now officially a cadet, she can go out there and do, as I say, community work with us, so into lots of different community events. We've done school fetes, we do various things such as going door to door, you know, dropping off leaflets. Certainly when there's for give you an example, if we have a burglary problem in a certain area, we go around delivering leaflets around there, and just to various different type of events such as that. So it's lots of different things. I don't know whether, I'm sure you can talk about any of your experiences with cadets. Bear in mind, she has had this crust on her, so.
Yeah, I really enjoy cadets. The main thing, like, obviously, I didn't know anyone, because obviously I come from the South End area, and I joined, and everyone was so welcoming, like, especially like Chris and that, like, you get like a bond with all the leaders, and they don't really feel like staff, they feel like a friend to you, and it's really nice to be able to have that. And also, like, obviously with the law stuff, learning about the law is really interesting, because you know, like, what to look out for, and like you're just a lot more like aware. and I think that's really good and stuff. And I'm really happy that I'm part of the unit.
It's been a really big success for us. I mean, one of my and I do speak about a lot of public events, but I had a young girl. I mean, with Rachel obviously has been great with us, and but we do get some that come from us from backgrounds that aren't straightforward. And I had one girl who, bear in mind, I had to interview for criminal damage back in 2015. And she won't mind me speaking about that now, but back in 2015, she didn't get in any serious trouble with the police, just flunked in and out of problems with the law and a lot of issues at home. And I was brought in to try and help her out a little bit. Little did I know, but she actually applied for the cadets, and she ended up applying for the cadets. She was difficult in places to deal with, certainly in group work and things such as that. But that was a year and a half ago, March last year. This year, she's been accepted into the specials with the police, and she's now become a special constable. That's the change it's had, and honestly, when you see things like that happen, that's the best part of it. You see the people, and it's not. I mean, and Rachel's a great example for us. So it's I've got several that I could bring to an event like this today, and be proud of to stand up there and be able. And as I say, Rachel to be able to turn up today, only finding out, only being asked to do this an hour and a half ago, be able to just come here today and do this, just shows the confidence that they can get by doing it. So it's not always about becoming a police officer or learning about the law or something like that. It's often just giving them life skills and that bit of ability to be able to go out and do things and give you that confidence that can benefit them later in life. As was a prime example from Morgan, the one I just mentioned, and certainly I remember Ben. I know Ben's our head cadet. He had quite a bad stutter. He still does have that stutter, but it wouldn't faze him now. And honestly, I can see him going and being very high up in the police force. He's progressed very, very well. So, that's the benefit about what we do. So we don't really treat them as students. We treat them as they're our friends at the end of the day. We're just there to look after them and try and progress them. We're not there to have a go at them. I don't think we very rarely have to discipline or anyone do anything. We do have that protocol in there if needed, but unfortunately in the Basel unit we've never had to use it. They've all been great, and they all this week as well. And you wouldn't know this, Rachel, because I didn't bring it. But I have a young lad who I'm working with very closely at the moment, who's getting involved in gangs and things in the Basildon area. And to try and lead him away from that, I brought him to the cadet unit to give him a different way of looking at things, not necessarily just to, let's say, just chuck him in the cadets and hope that works, but to kind of just involve him with different people and just a more positive outlook. And even he started to integrate with them and talk to them and did some group work with them as well. So it just shows you that it's not just there. It's not a scouts. I don't view it as scouts or something like that. I see it as more of a friendship thing. I say we're going to do rock climbing in 2 weeks. We do self-defense. We took her up to HQ. What was it in? I said Chelmsford. You're remembering all this better than I am. We took them up to HQ and they specifically crafted it where we do the self-defense stuff. Where they did it for the cadets as well, so all the cadets got to do it. So we took them up there in the carrier and the police cars. They got to drive all the way to the police car in the back of a police carrier, a real police carrier. Drive up there, get dropped off, do all the self-defense stuff, and then get brought home at the end of the night. So they also get a taste into lots of the different elements of police life as well. As I say, it's very beneficial for them in going forward, just as human beings, as opposed to because they're going to be police officers.